Welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Shane.
And I'm Sydney.
And today we are talking about getting a haircut. This is live talk. And getting a haircut. So I'm pretty boring. I get a haircut like once a month. It's pretty much the same style. And that's pretty much what I've been doing for years and years. And it's pretty boring.
Same thing.
Just same done.
Yeah.
Just like that.
I mean, it looks great. You look great as usual.
Shucks.
I promise. But yeah, so today we're talking about getting a haircut.
So
right?
when was like the last time you got a haircut?
Oh my gosh, the last time I got a haircut was many moons ago. When I first moved to Taiwan, a long time ago, I actually cut all of my hair off. I was almost bald, but not quite. There was like a sprinkle of hair left on my head, just a tinge. And about every 3 weeks after that, I would go to my barber and kind of get a shape up and get a fade. And he would kind of chisel in all these really cool designs in my head. It was such a lovely time. Getting a haircut was just it was therapeutic in a way, almost, to sit in the barber's chair. You hear the clippers.
I like being in the barber's chair. And I always have a nice chat with my stylist. We talk about when we're going to go on vacation next, and how are the animals, the pets.
How's work? How's the kids? How's the wife? How's this?
It's like a social thing, which reminds me that I'm like a bit overdue. I'm looking at my watch that doesn't exist on my wrist. And it looks like it's just about time to get a haircut.
Another haircut.
Yeah, no, I'm about due. I think I'm like a week overdue for a haircut.
You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna try something
Going
different.
for the same thing. Same thing. I walk in there, she doesn't even ask. She just starts cutting.
She knows exactly what you want.
She knows exactly what I want.
That's a good relationship between a stylist and a client, though. That's what you want. You want that bond.
All right, let's get into today's lesson.
Molly is telling the stylist what hairstyle she wants.
I want to cut my hair a little shorter and try bangs for a photo shoot.
Of course. How short do you want it to be?
I was thinking just about shoulder length. I've also never had bangs before.
That sounds good. Do you want straight bangs or side swept?
Side swept, I think. This style might suit my face a bit more.
Great choice. I agree. I think they will frame your face nicely.
I hope it looks good for the shoot.
Don't worry. Your new hair is going to be fabulous.
Okay, so we are looking at getting a haircut. And, well, what is a haircut? So we've been talking about haircuts, and well, what it means is it's when you go to get your hair cut.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty simple. And so you've got your hair, you get some scissors, and you go and, you cut your hair. And that is called a haircut. So for example, Emma wants to get a short haircut. Yeah, it's just like me. She wants to be like me. Short, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've got new look, new mood.
Ooh, I love that.
So this is going to be a dialogue. That's the name of the dialogue. And we've got Molly here. She's telling the stylist what hairstyle she wants. So we've got Molly, who's the female client, and we've got a stylist who's a male. So I'll be the stylist, you be the client.
Yeah, I'll be Molly.
Okay.
All right.
Molly.
Now, Molly says, I want to cut my hair a little shorter and try bangs for a photo shoot.
Oh, for a photo shoot. Maybe she's going to be doing some modeling.
Yeah, some
or
modeling.
something. Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so the stylist says, of course. how short do you want it to be?
And can I also just say, it's such a typical thing when girls want to go get their hair cut, they always want to get it super short and they always want to get bangs. I don't know what that's about, but it's very, very common. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that that's what Molly's going for here.
Okay.
And then Molly says, I was thinking just about shoulder length. I've also never had bangs before.
Ooh, I've never had bangs before either.
You're gonna try it the next time you get a
Next time I
haircut?
go, I'm just gonna
Maybe.
get bangs.
Yeah.
Boom.
Cover.
Bam. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Now, our vocabulary word here is length, and length is a noun. And length, it just means how long something is, right? That's what that means. So for example, we could say, the length of the movie made it hard to stay focused, right? Meaning maybe the length of the movie was a little bit too long.
Maybe it was like 2.5 hours,
Yeah,
3
3
hours. Like
hours.
forget that. When I go to a movie, when I see like a movie, like and I'm ready to go, and I see it's 2.5 hours or more, I'm like, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck in a movie theater for like 2.5 or 3 hours.
You didn't see Oppenheimer then, I take
No,
it.
no.
You didn't see Oppenheimer.
I didn't see Oppenheimer. No, I could watch it at home. So
That's true.
I probably will watch it at home because then I can kind of just control. Like
Yeah.
maybe watch half now,
Yeah,
watch half later.
Yeah, you can kind of break it down.
Yeah, is
That's
it a
true.
good movie?
Excellent. Cillian Murphy won Best Actor for you. You got to watch it. It's a must.
I'm gonna.
Absolutely.
First, I'm gonna get my hair cut.
Yes, priorities.
And Hanny, when was the last time you got your hair cut? Let's go to Hanny.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次的对话主题是 Getting a haircut， 剪发英语。那么 haircut 就是剪发发型，它是名词。说到剪头发，我其实已经半年没剪，应该下个月就会去剪了。好，那我们看到在第一段对话里面 ，Molly 正在跟设计师沟通她想要的发型，她想要把头发剪短一点，想尝试剪刘海，是为了要拍照用的。设计师问她说想要剪多短？他说大概到肩膀的长度，那么 length 这个名词就表示长度，而补充单字 hairstyle 这个名词表示发型，那 stylist 则是表达发型造型师、设计师的意思。好，接着滑课文中。
Okay, so the stylist now says, that sounds good. Do you want straight bangs or side swept? So if it's side swept, it's kind of goes off to the side a little bit.
Yeah, it swooped a little bit.
Because to sweep means to go like,
Yeah.
so it's like, whew, goes off to the side swept.
Yeah, think of like 2010 to 2013 Justin Bieber.
Justin
when he kind
Bieber,
of had that
he's got
thing
that
going
side
on.
swept, yeah.
And then Molly says, side swept, I think. This style might suit my face a bit more. Suit her face, meaning I think it'll look good on me. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So then the stylist says, great choice. I agree. I think they will frame your face nicely. So when we're talking about framing, this is to go, a verb, to go around something and make it look nice or stand out.
Yes.
So that is to frame. So if it's going to frame your face, it's going to make your face and maybe your features of your face look good, maybe make your cheekbones look nice, or your jawline look nice, or your eyes look bigger, or something like that. So for example sentence, the scarf framed her face and kept her warm. Double trouble.
Yeah. And then Molly says, I hope it looks good for the shoot. The shoot meaning the photo shoot that she's going to be doing. Yeah.
That's right. I almost forgot. So the stylist says, don't worry. Your new hair is going to be fabulous.
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 Fabulous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Fantastic. Incredible. Fabulous.
Ooh, fabulous.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Hanny, who we know is the most fabulous of all.
设计师接着问 Molly 她想要剪齐刘海还是这个斜刘海 Molly 觉得斜刘海可能比较适合她的脸型，而设计师也同意她的选择，认为这样的造型可以很好的修饰她的脸型。而 Molly 对于尝试新造型也许有点紧张不安，她说希望拍照会好看，那设计师就叫她别担心，新发型会非常棒的。好，我们来看单字 frame Frame 在这边当动词，它表示修饰、勾勒，像是勾勒这个脸部的轮廓。那么 Shane 老师在解释时，他有提到 cheekbone 就是颧骨，还有提到 jawline 则是下颚线，就是下巴线条的意思。好，那再看到补充单字 fabulous， 它是形容很棒的、极好的。Sydney 老师有提到几个意思相近的形容词，像 gorgeous， 它可以形容非常美的，或是形容引人入胜的、华丽的。还有提到 incredible， 则是形容令人难以置信的，或是极好的。这华课文中。
Okay, so it looks like Molly has decided to get herself some bangs.
She got some bangs.
Some side-swept bangs. Have you ever had bangs before?
You know what? I did. When I was, maybe in 11th grade, I was a huge fan of Kelly Rowland. If you know, from Destiny's Child. Shout out to Kelly Rowland. And she had bangs in like 2013. Yeah. Because Kelly got bangs, I got bangs.
And were they banging?
They were banging.
They were banging.
They were banging. They were.
Banging just means that like they were like fabulous.
They were great. They were cool. I love them so much.
Okay, let's go to the second part of the dialogue, and we'll be right back after a short break.
Tom is talking to the barber before getting a haircut.
I'd like to get a haircut. I want something fresh to start the year.
Sure. Do you want it short on the sides or should I keep some length?
Short on the sides. Feels a little messy right now.
Got it. How long do you want it on top?
Just cut a little off. Don't want it too short.
Okay. Would you like a special style or something simple?
Something simple. I can style it myself.
No problem. I'll just straighten everything up a bit then.
Welcome back, everybody. So we have the next part of the dialogues, which is New Year, New Hair.
Love that. Sounds like new year, new me when you do your New Year's resolutions.
That's right.
Yeah,
so
love
new
it.
New hair is part of a new you.
Absolutely. So in this part, we have, so Tom is talking to the barber before getting a haircut. Yeah. So we have Tom, it's the guy, and then the barber is a female. So that'll be me.
All right.
All right.
So Tom begins by saying, I'd like to get a haircut. I want something fresh to start the year. So I guess this is the new year, right? January's hit.
January.
He wants a new style for a new him for a new year.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
And his barber says, sure. Do you want it short on the sides or should I keep some length?
Okay. And Tom says, short on the sides. It feels a little messy right now. This is how I'm starting to feel right now, actually.
Oh, right, because you're overdue for a haircut.
It's time for me to get a haircut, so it's starting to feel a little bit messy.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just about time where I need to kind of cut it up and get it straightened out.
Yeah, get it tightened up a little bit.
Yeah. So what does that mean to be messy?
So messy is an adjective. And messy just is kind of like when something is not super neat, not super tidy. So if you're needing a haircut, your hair would be very messy, right? And then after you get the haircut, your hair is no longer messy. It's kind of neat, tidy, and looks a little bit more clean cut. So for example, we would say, Henry's desk is always messy with papers and books. Meaning his papers, his books, pencils, pens, erasers are so messily thrown about. They're all over the place.
They're not organized.
Yeah, not organized.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, let's go to Hanny, who's the most organized of all.
在第二段对话里 ，Tom 跟理发师说他想要剪头发，换一个清爽的造型来迎接新的一年。理发师问他想要两侧剪短，还是要保留一些长度。Tom 说他想要两侧剪短，现在感觉有点乱。好，他用到 messy 这个形容词就是杂乱的、凌乱的。Sydney 老师在解释单字时也有提到 clean cut， 这则是形容整洁体面的或是干净利落的。那解华课文中。
All right, thank you so much, Hanny. Now we're going to continue on with our dialogue. So the barber says, got it. How long do you want it on top?
Okay, so Tom says, just cut a little off. I don't want it too short.
And then his barber says, okay, would you like a special style or something simple?
Okay, so Tom says, something simple. I can style it myself. Yeah, because that's kind of one of the things you need to think about. If you get like a certain style, you might have to blow dry it quite a bit, and you really need to know what you're doing to make it look exactly a certain way. So you're kind of I'm talking as a guy. Like I want my hair, I can just kind of just do it. I can do it quickly. I don't have to think too much. So I want it simple.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then his barber says, no problem. I'll just straighten everything up a bit then. Straighten everything up kind of means just clean it up, tighten it up, cut a little bit off a little bit,
here
but not
it just
too
means
much.
to make something like just kind of simple, neat, not messy or fancy. Just straighten it up. Okay, and an example sentence for straighten would be, Mom told me to straighten my room. So I picked up my toys and made my bed.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I picked up all my toys because I've got toys everywhere in my room. Yeah. All right, let's go to Hanny and we'll be right back.
理发师接着问 Tom 上面的头发想要留多长呢？ Tom 说稍微修剪一下就好，他不想要剪太短，造型简单一点的就好，他想要可以自己打理造型。理发师这时候说没问题，他就把头发稍微修整一下就好。好，补充单字 straighten，straight 后面加 en， 那 straighten 这个动词表示整理或是弄直，后面常常会接 up 或者是 out。那我接着划课文中。
Well, you could have just said Shane because Tom was pretty much me. Yeah, pretty much what I ask for when I go to the barber. I go to a barber, not to like a real hairstylist and nothing like a salon or fancy. It's just the barber. Get a simple haircut, pay 200 NT, get out of there.
200, nice and cheap.
200 NT, get out of there.
Man, I wish my hair cost 200 NT. Oh my gosh,
you
you
wish?
don't want to know how much this cost me.
Well, but you got to do it monthly. That's the difference. So it adds up.
It
does.
does.
It adds up.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
All right, let's review the dialogue again, and we'll see you guys next time. Happy haircuts.
Molly is telling the stylist what hairstyle she wants.
I want to cut my hair a little shorter and try bangs for a photo shoot.
Of course. How short do you want it to be?
I was thinking just about shoulder length. I've also never had bangs before.
That sounds good. Do you want straight bangs or side swept?
Side swept, I think. This style might suit my face a bit more.
Great choice. I agree. I think they will frame your face nicely.
I hope it looks good for the shoot.
Don't worry. Your new hair is going to be fabulous.
Tom is talking to the barber before getting a haircut.
I'd like to get a haircut. I want something fresh to start the year.
Sure. Do you want it short on the sides or should I keep some length?
Short on the sides. Feels a little messy right now.
Got it. How long do you want it on top?
Just cut a little off. Don't want it too short.
Okay. Would you like a special style or something simple?
Something simple. I can style it myself.
No problem. I'll just straighten everything up a bit then.
最后我们来复习今天课文里面的单字 Haircut 名词表示剪发发型 ，length 名词表示长度 ，frame 当动词表示修饰、勾勒，像勾勒脸部轮廓 ，messy 则是形容杂乱的、凌乱的。好，那以上是今天的讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。
Hey, 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 it's Kiwi on the street. I'm Kiki. And I'm Winnie. And today we are going to be going through the different types of bags. There are lots of different bags for different occasions. Now, do you know how to say all of them? You might have some of them, but what are they called? Well, I think the most popular that probably everyone has is a backpack. Simple backpack. I think it's pretty clear. It goes on your back. It's great for school books, things like that. Yeah, it's pretty traditional.
Yeah, very versatile.
It goes on your back. Backpack. Yeah. It rhymes. Anyway, then we also have a purse. The purses kind of come in different shapes and sizes. Generally, it's a smaller bag that you can fit your wallet, your phone, your car keys, things like that. Something that you can bring with you quite easily.
This is called a duffel bag.
Yes.
Okay, a duffel bag usually
Is larger.
Is larger.
Yeah.
This is a smaller duffel bag.
Yes.
And you will have a little
A longer strap.
to sling to. Okay.
Yeah.
So with a duffel bag, it's usually very loose, and you can stuff a lot of things in it. So people like to use it for sports and for the gym
Or for traveling. Fun fact, it's named after a village in Belgium.
Yeah,
Because that's
duffel.
where it was invented.
Now you know all the different names for the different types of bags. So when you talk to your friends about it, you'll know what to say.
That's all for today. Remember to follow us on Instagram, send us a DM or an email if there's something you want to say in English, but you just don't know how. Kiwi later!